So today we will finish Starhorn Royal Club against EDG, a 5 game series that we are now on game 3 of. If you remember last time, it was a bit ago. I know it was about 3 weeks ago now. But the last time we did this, I was very surprised with the fact that this went 2-0 for Starhorn Royal because I thought that it would just be done, you know? That in 3 games it would just be done then. You know, if one of the two teams here, I thought that if one of the two Chinese teams actually went to 2-0, that this would just end, that the series would end. Instead, though, you have 2-0 for one of the two teams, and now you are in a situation where the other team has to try and figure out how to come back in this. We will see how it will happen, but until then, I mean, I'm just reminding myself. Yeah, it's Starhorn that is 2-0, so I was right about that. And now, if I remember the games, they were pretty one-sided, pretty slow, actually, all things considered, for Chinese teams. It was pretty slow. You would more give that to Korean teams, but actually, from 2016 onwards, you would give that to Korean teams. Because at that point here, Samsung is very quick. It's a quick team. Samsung doesn't necessarily resemble modern Korean teams, but even then, when I say modern, I don't mean T1. By the way, if you're wondering, yes, this is after the 18-0 on YouTube, because this is also recorded on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. But yeah, we are after the 18-0 for T1 in the LCK, but I mean, yeah, it's interesting, to say the least, that the styles of play for regions has really changed over the years. Because right here, the plays were pretty slow. It was energetic. They fought for the objectives when they needed to, but there was none of that chaos that you would associate with Chinese teams, the chaos that they create. Whereas for Korean teams, I feel like they are much more reserved in their play later on, you know, from the 2016 Rox Tigers and Samsung Galaxy era and everything like that. And then after that, the Freaka Freaks and everything, because they liked to play slow the early game, too slow the early game, and that was the main problem in 2018. They played too slowly. 2019 too, with, you know, Faker trying to do his thing with his team, but never actually making it. And I have time to talk because I know that right now there's an interview with Sneaky and Medios, so whatever. I can talk, it's fine, I have a bit of time. But yeah, it's interesting to say the least that the styles changed so much. And 5 second coming soon, prepare your heart. No, it won't happen. It will not happen, unfortunately, you guys. Even if Gambit will actually make it to playoffs once in 2015, I think. Won't they? I think they do. I think spring they do. Anyway, so let's focus back on the game. Uzi didn't do anything flashy that I can remember in the first 2 games. He was just that solid AD carry that you all would like to have in every single one of your games. On the other side, I mean, actually, I feel like it was more jungle div than anything, wasn't it? Game 2 especially. Game 2 was especially a jungle div. if I remember correctly. Clear Love got outmatched because of the Rengar from Insec. Okay, anyway, let's get back into this 3rd game, and now Champ Select comes in with bans on Maokai and Alistar. That is still very weird, but I have seen that before from Starhorn, that they do ban the Maokai and the Alistar, even if Cola can actually play a good Maokai. I mean, it's Maokai, it's not actually hard to play, and Kha'Zix also has the 3rd ban, so pinching the jungle pool a little bit for Clear Love, forcing him into basically Lee Sin. Right now on the jungle pick, aggressive early game, but then after that falls off really quickly, and instead it's going to be Starhorn that take that Lee Sin. I see where the losses come from. Anyway, Rengar, Zillion, and Janna are the 3 bans for Edward Gaming. And now we are looking for that Rise immediately for Edward Gaming, which is a much better first pick. Alongside that is going to be Lucian, which is still one of that trinity of very strong AD carries with Corki and Tristana. You can add Twitch to that for some AD carries, but okay. Now, Starhorn, it's the Rumble and the Nami, so right now you are already forcing yourself into a position where you will go early game, early to mid game, team fights, and if you do not make it farther than that, you're done. The game is done. If you actually have to go farther than that in the game, if the other team has time to scale up, Lucian scales. Like, you guys, Lucian scales. You don't think he does, but he does. That damage is very impressive, especially when you have things coming to you like Lee Sin, Rumble. They are coming towards you. You don't have to go to them because this is a front line that has to come to you to deal the damage. There is an equalizer, sure, but Lee Sin has to jump in. And if you're adding on top of that another frontliner like Yasuo, yep, you're forcing that even better for you. Now, Evelynn is not a champion that we've seen often at all. It's only the second pick for that Evelynn. And it's a champ that has fallen out of favor since summer because of multiple nerfs, especially one in 4.9, I would say. No, wait. 4.13? I would say 4.13 was the one nerf where they touched Kha'Zix, Lee Sin, and Evelynn, I think. I'm not sure on that, but I think it is the case. And so, yeah, it's a champ that has fallen out of favor, but it is still a champion that it can be played, especially when you already have 2 bans and another one picked. Instead of playing on with a Jarvan or something like that, you instead go with that hybrid Evelynn, which is okay. Now, we have 2 backliners now with Twitch and Orianna now that are forcing the Lucian to go a bit farther up. But if you have good CC and good control and a good front line like you do right now with that Evelynn Rise, because yes, Rise also has to go in, well, the control that you have will nullify whatever Twitch can do, especially if he doesn't go with a cleanse right now, because, yeah, you have a lot of CC, and if you don't cleanse, you're going to have to pick a QSS before your 3rd item here if you're Twitch, and that doesn't feel too great, because you will lose the Battle of Wits against Lucian by going with the QSS. Because, yeah, 1,300 gold is still... actually, maybe it was higher back then. But it was even, you know, it was a big thing to get. And even now, it's still a very big thing to get. And not the greatest, you would say. But right here, you're against a Syndra, a Ryze, a Thresh. You need some defensive tools. You might rely on Nami going with the... Mikhail's Crucible instead, but that is less reliable than yourself actually picking up a QSS or picking up a cleanse instead of going for a heal that in most cases will not show its purpose that much, you know. Early levels, it's much better to have a cleanse because, I mean, yeah, the healing is not that impressive from the heal itself. It can save you, sure. I'm not saying that it can't, but a cleanse here against Thresh, Syndra, Ryze that have good abilities and point and clicks as well, because Ryze, Rune Prison, point and click, 1 second route, you're going to need a bit of tenacity or things to protect you. And that is not what is happening right now for Uzi, and he relies on his positioning and his skill to really not get caught too many times, but we'll see how the game will develop. I liked the first 3 picks for EDG, but after that, they kind of went downhill. The Syndra really makes very little sense. Rumble is not the Rumble of nowadays that feels very strong. Rumble is very strong, you guys. It's a very strong carry. And it can scale very, very well as well, because it still has that extra attack speed on the passive when you're overheated and everything. It feels really good to be a Rumble nowadays. Back then, not as much. Your trading potential was much lessened, but you could keep your bar at 50% much easier than you can right now. So yeah, and I feel like now Rumble can actually be played in both jungle and top lane still. Yeah, really. I still do think that Rumble can potentially still be played in the jungle. Because that's the thing with Rumble. He has always been a flex and will continue to always be a flex. And just a little bit of training in the mid lane. Very small amount of training, but you now know that Korn actually went with Command Protect at level 1. Where is the pushing potential for a Korn now? You have none against a 40 mana spending. Okay, wait. That was actually very interesting because Uzi actually went with a red trinket to clear that ward in the mid lane. Interesting. I didn't really see that coming. Sorry, I think you could hear that I dropped something. Anyway, small amounts of trading everywhere. Again, won't amount to much at all. Like, to nothing. It will amount to nothing. Clear Love has much more than enough sustain in the jungle, so it won't be that ebb and flow trade that will do much. And FZZF and Name. Okay, so we have a lane swap that is actually started here, and Starhorn have to wait about 30 seconds for that ward to expire, and I don't think they are going to wait that long, because the red buff is going to spawn in about 10 seconds right here. Less than that, actually, I think. It's going to spawn right now. Yep, 156. So, yeah, they didn't wait, so EDG knows what Starhorn are doing, but at the same time, now with the fact that there is no response from EDG, Starhorn knows that they know. So this is all a game of chess, and for now, no one's really coming out on top of that. You can't say that it is Uzi and Zero, but at the same time, they have the range. You know, it's duo range against Thresh Lucian, so you could have a better time than that because you have the sustain. So right now, you're giving ZZF time to do what he wants in lane. Because right now, he doesn't have to worry about a sustain war that would be won by Nami. And right now, that's not even the case. I have no idea what that flow was for, but okay. And that is going to be a 250 start on the Drake. And FZZF has to do this correctly. Clear Love actually takes a hit. FZZF takes another one. And now with the slow, it's going to be hard to keep it going. FZZF takes another hit. It's already at half health. Zero comes in the mid lane at level 2 with the bubble, but the Aqua Prison, if you really want its actual name. But it won't be enough. And the Drake will be secured pretty easily, even if some hits were taken. This will give Name free XP in the bot lane, solo XP, and you have just a small lead already going on with the Drake. And this is why the start right now for Starhorn is actually not that good. You're not having that great of a start. And Nami is going down to the bottom lane. Zero coming down alongside Cola and Insec. And you have a wave that is semi-frozen and that will actually have a slow push towards Starhorn. I'm saying semi-frozen because he does not want to keep a freeze in this position. He will have to get it back farther than that, and since there is a cannon, it will push back, but now you have 3 members down here. The Aqua Prison will land. Insect down there, exhaust, and the Resonating Strike will connect, but there's still a heal, and there is no ignite, so Name will be fine. This will be a wave that will just be shoved on top of Name. He cannot freeze it, though, but it'll bounce back, it'll reset, and it'll be okay. Uzi now, coming back to the bottom lane. And FZZF still in the top lane will have to move back down. But they'll know soon enough that this is going on. And Name will not hold the CS advantage. I think he missed a good amount of them, actually. Maybe even missed a cannon. You don't know. Cannon missed in the mid lane, though. And looking around in the jungle department, nothing interesting really happening in there. They both swapped places back now on respective sides of the map. It was a split map, but that would never keep they would never keep it going for long. Once the Drake is taken, Why would you keep it? You will be stronger than Starhorn, so if they are staying, you would be able to win the fight normally on even numbers. And now we're looking for a 2v2 in the top lane, maybe. Koro, very far up, will be spotted if he goes here with that ward. But there is nothing for Insect to go. Cannot really move. The stun will connect onto Korn, but there is no more mana. This will be hard to finish. The auto attacks, though, make Korn go very low. Flash in from Cola will actually miss the Electro Harpoon. Clearlove shows up, and the first kill is going to be for Clearlove, and now he tries to stay in front of Insect to keep the Resonating Strike from not hitting, and this will just be 2 kills for EDG. Koro staying alive on less than 100, and that was just well played and good spacing from Clearlove and Koro here. And Cole actually missed the first Electro Harpoon. Not in a great spot, has to flash away. The bubble will connect, and Uzi able to pick up his first kill of the game. That was a good roam from the bot lane here. A very good roam from the Starhorn Royal Club bot lane. FZF cancelled an auto here, apparently. And another one. This will be 3 hits. 0 will take a hit. Will take the hook. The flash out, but the FZF flashes in to get the kill back. Now, Uzi trying to get the kill on Taname. The expunge is there. 300 damage on that, but it will not be enough. And Koro and Cola show up, but the response on the teleport is much better for Koro, since he does already have those tier 2 boots and that tier. And tier does give more damage. But that will just be 1 for 0, and the kill did go over to FCZF. Name tried to flash in for getting that one, but it wasn't done, unfortunately. And that bot lane now struggling for Starhorn. No more summoners on both sides, but now the advantage is for EDG. With that big wave crash as well, this will be lost XP for Uzi. Not 0, though, who's able to pick that up. Maybe even going to get the cannon up for himself. In the mid lane, nothing really going on, just a bit of trading. It was aggressive trading, and yes, you did die, but it was not thanks to Korn. It was just you being a bit disrespectful, not having the call from the bot lane. A bit of macro mistakes here, you could say. Also, I feel like if Koro came in at level 6 or Cola not at level 4 or 5, maybe at level 5, sorry. Maybe things could have been a bit different, but here now Koro in a massive advantage. If the win comes, it comes from him now. You can't really think about that right now. Clearlove also having the spirit of the Elder Lizard, I would say. This one is that one. And already level 6. He is well above of Insect right now, who has had 2 failed attempts at ganks. I mean, you could say the first one was not really a fail, but I mean, it didn't actually get a summoner, so no, it was a fail. Didn't actually amount to anything. On a 3v1 as well, so bit sad. A bit sad, that's for sure. And then on the second gank in the top lane, it was a double kill, so not that successful either. Name gets level 6, has the culling available now, and FZZF not even level 5 yet. Yeah, Quarterfinals will not connect this time. I remember the name of the E now, by the way. It's Tide Color's Blessing. I remember that name now. I didn't study, actually, for the names, but I'll get them. Now, the ultimate from Clearlove comes in, alongside the one of Koro. Rune Prison. There is no flash on Cola, and that'll just be an easy kill with the hate spike for Clearlove. Gets that one. The assassin doing its job, and now Insect in the ball lane looking for a 3v2 here, actually just sneaking into that bush. There is no flash on either of the bot laners here, and the lantern! Very well done by FZZF here. The lantern thrown in just to spot out. But, however, big damage here. Uzi with the ultimate running. The exhaust coming in from 0 as well. Name going to be forced to dash away, and the ultimate from Insect is not enough alongside the poison, thanks to a potion. And now you and Clear Love show up. This is a 3v2. The stun doesn't connect onto Uzi, but the ultimate is going to be enough. The Unleashed Power. Name shows back up as well, and that's just going to be 2 easy kills. Name not getting any assists on that, but we'll get the rest of the wave. Insect not able to get the kill back on that. And Korn was late to the rotation. And I like that rotation from Koro, not having anything to do in the top lane, having shoved his own wave. He is in a 40 CS lead, almost, actually. Going to be a 30, since there is a wave for Cola. But the Drake is more important. FZZF on the wall. The stun connects. The second stun. The Drake will be stolen, though. So that will be a 1 for Drake. And actually, Starhorn can be happy with that trade. 1 for Drake. You take it. Even though Korn just not in a great position. Gonna be Equalizer to get another wave for Cola. Gonna throw that one under the turret. Koro doesn't have TP to respond. FZZF now has the box if he wants to get out, but that is going to be flash forced. The Bilgewater Cutlass was completed for Uzi, so the slow was there. Alongside his slow from the the sludge, I would say. What is the name of the W? I don't know. All right. Uzi gonna trade with Name. That's going to be ultimate used by Name. And here, Uzi can actually keep the wave going towards him, but he just finished the creeps. A bit unfortunate. I feel like the wave could have been better if he just let it push towards him. Especially if you're looking for a gank with Insect right here. He's going to go in immediately. The hook connects. Clear Love is there. The TP comes in from Koro as well. This is going to turn into a 4v3. Uzi rooted. The flash out. Clear Love flashes in though. Will he go down? No, he won. And Insect finishes off FZZF, but will go down from Name. So it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. But again, you have to look at what Starhorn are losing as well and what they are winning. So they are going to lose the bot lane turret. They're going to lose all those CS. And the top lane, Cola's going to do the same. He's going to try and trade that turret. Korn trying to move, but way too late. I don't really know what he is doing. He's coming in trying to defend, but he just had to stay in the mid lane and trying to push that one in. Because, I mean, come on. What were you going to do anyway by coming down here in a 4v1? Have fun with that. So instead, it's just going to be a trade of turret and lost wave for Korn, who could have gotten himself a little bit of a CS advantage, but will not, as you will now be here to defend his turret. Has a blue buff as well. So he feels good about that. He feels very good. And Koro, he's not losing, okay? He is 30 CS ahead. Yes, now Cola did get your turret, but that is because you tried to help the team. And a turret will never amount to how much pressure you've put on the rest of the team. And of course, Cola does not TP back, because TP to help the rest of his team, because what was he going to do anyway? He was very far back. And now, Korn, this is going to be not blind at all. This ward, this flash in. Korn actually uses the heal, but it will not matter. The flash in from you to get the kill alongside the hook. That was well done. Exhaust is going to be used. Name forced to flash away. This is going to be a trade of summoners. And you take it if you are Starhorn. But if you are Starhorn, the problem is right now, EDG are 4,000 gold in the lead in a game that they are not supposed to be in the lead this early in. Yeah, we have 14 minutes in the game, and it's not going too well for them. The ultimate from Uzi and Zero also before that. The tidal wave was dodged, and Uzi's ultimate is a bit late. Ultimate from Cola actually shows up now, and this is just going to be a lot of damage from Koro. Able to get the kill, and very little damage from Cola and the turret. This is just an easy kill in the top lane. You have a massive, massive advantage in here. Even if it doesn't actually show up in XP normally, I would say. Because Cola's probably level 10 now with all the solo XP gone in the top lane. With Koro not really being there. But he has a 40 CS advantage. Clear Love is exactly where it needs to be. Never mind, there's a 2-level advantage for Koro. So it also shows up in here. I thought that he would be a bit higher with the solo XP that he got. But nope. Nope. Still not. He's still far behind. And Uzi finished his first item now, but you have 1.5 on you. 1.5 for Koro as well, you could say, alongside the boots. No item for Cola. Barely the item for Insec, who is not doing too good. TP gonna show up from Cola here. And there is no equalizer. So Name not gonna be able to do a lot here, I would say, with Insec showing up. The ultimate gonna be used. Name gonna be isolated. And the kill is gonna go over to Uzi, of course. I mean, who else? Who else would the kill go over to but Uzi? I don't even know why I'm even surprised. I don't even know why I'm surprised. I shouldn't be. But yeah, you have Koro, who is a beast in this game. Clearlove, who is also a beast in this game now, having a Giant's Belt alongside his Mert Treads and that Spirit of the Elder Lizard. I just love how they waited 5 seconds for Uzi to get the kill. It's amazing, you know? It's amazing to see a team that is so dependent on one player. I'm sorry, yes, this is salty because I still don't get it. Teams should never just rely on a single player to carry the entire game. Because it's exactly what happened also for Hanwha Life last year, you know? Chovy Life. Chovy Life Esports, because that's what it was. It was just Chovy Life Esports, not Hanwha Life Esports. And now you have the same here, the same dependence of a single player for Starhorn, and you can also say for RNG later on. Because, yeah, they just give all the resources over to that guy. As he, forced to flash away from the tidal wave as he got hit by the bubble. Yeah, those Moby Boots are great, aren't they? Zero playing a bit of a human ward now, just to spot Clearlove. Koro and Clearlove coming onto the side. Equalizer going to be thrown in. The Drake is not even at half. Clearlove going to show up. 4-man ultimate. That is massive. And Uzi gets a bit isolated, but able to kite away. Able to kite out. All 5 members still alive for Starhorn and for EDG. And Clearlove very, very low. But now they're on the wrong side of the map. Double stun from you. Not going to be enough, however, and as all 5 members of Starhorn are on the red side of the map, and the flash in from Koro to finish the kills, 1 down, 4 down, and the 5th comes in, double kill for both Rise and Syndra, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you finish a game. Seriously, that's the end of the game right here. You have an 8,000 and turn that into 9,000 gold lead for EDG. 18 minutes in. This game is over. Good double stun from you here, but the chasing is just... It's something that was always going to happen in here. And yeah, it just feels bad for them for sure. Look at that damage. And the double kill with the E. Double kill with the E. I love that. I don't remember the name of the E. I need to look at that. The name of the E of Syndra. Force of... No. I was about to say Force of Will, but I'm not even sure. Let me go check. Let me go check. Scatter the Weak. Oh my god, right. It's Scatter the Weak. I'm an idiot. I should know that. I really should know that. Anyway, yeah. Scatter the Weak. Force of Will is the W. Oh my god. Okay. I was close, you know. I was pretty close. But yeah, okay. Let me go back. There we go. Yeah, so we still have that 9,000 gold lead now for EDG, and the only objective that they have to play for now, with that mid lane turret down and both side lanes also down for the tier 1s, you just have to play for that Baron, force them to come to you, and since you have Uzi already in the bottom lane, I don't know why they're not really starting it. You have a lot of damage, you have a good amount of sustain as well. Why don't you start it? By that I mean, you have the Lantern from FZZF to shield the member that is tanking. You can force them to come to you. Now, FZZF will be caught. The kick from Insec. Cola stays alive. Zero will be critted and taken down. Cola forced to flash away from the culling on the side. That was nice. And you... Okay, Cola moved before that. Before the Scatter the Weak comes in. And the tier 2 is going to be taken by EDG. So in the end, it's a 1-for-1 trade of supports alongside that tier 2 turret. Insect doesn't have ultimate, so they were scared for a bit nothing here. Yes, there was Uzi. He's not level 11, though, and he only has an item. No Yomu's Ghost Blade yet, so they're a bit too scared, I feel, now, EDG, with the massive lead that they've got. But they are... So, okay, so it's FZF that actually goes for the play, and so the kick comes in. Yeah, just... It's a free kick. The free kick is given, basically. Cola... Oh, Cola, way too far up, and... Gonna die. Ultimate from Clear Love used on that. Koro's ultimate also used, but that won't matter too much. Zero's gonna be scattered weak. But he'll be okay. And full reset. Oh, Koro. Shockwave comes in. Koro goes down. Uzi gets the kill. Forced to flash away for you. Good command dissonance here. And Korn gonna probably finish that kill on Name. They want to give it to Uzi. Are you kidding me? They wanted to give it to Uzi, and instead, Name might just get away. No, he won't. Oh, yes, he will because of the Lantern. Thank you, FZZF. Lantern comes in, and Name survives. You should have taken the kill, Korn. I don't know, man. That was weird. Did he think that he could not catch him? He could have given himself the command dissonance. He was ahead of Uzi. Instead, he doesn't, and Uzi doesn't get the kill, so... That just lets Name get away with 4-1 and 6 in his scoreboard. And Uzi now going to deal a good amount of damage to FZZF, forced to flash away. They're not really respecting what Twitch can do. And that's a bit bad. They need more control wards, pink wards. And we'll see if that'll come in. Because right here, you have a Dorn's Ring on you that is very useless. You have a potion on Name that is very, very useless. And for Koro, that's fine. Yeah, okay, whatever. He has full items, so that one's okay. You also have almost double CS for Koro on Cola. So, Cola not having a good game, you can say. Not a good game for Cola. The one is also having a few meddling plays is Zero. Not having a great time. And I mean, I did talk... I think I remember in the first game talking about the fact that they had to really try and shut down Zero from moving around the map. And just the fact that they went with an Enchanter support shows that, you know, for no reason, really. There is a flash here. Koro will not actually use it, but it will be the Rune Prison, but flashed right before the stun could come in. Korn going to take a bit of damage, but that'll just be it. But it's incredible to have a team dependent on a single player like that. That much, you know. The rest of the team is just here for moral support and wave clearing. Wave clearing in situations like these. Not even, because Korn is not using his Q. He could have, but he's not using his Q. I don't feel like mechanically these players are really that great, you know. Flashing from Koro. Uzi caught on the side. Clear Love. Will he be able to finish the kill? No, he won't. A very nice kiting from Uzi. Is going to be a trade kill with Cola. Insect flashes, goes in the middle of everyone, but will go down. That's a 2-for-2 here with Koro. Getting a kill, an extra kill. Uzi trying to chase for Koro, but can he turn it back? Good amount of damage. Will not be enough. The kill will come to Korn this time. 1, 3, and 5 for him. And I'm sorry for the very bad calls that I'm doing right now, you know. Because I do see what is going on, but I'm not quick enough on how I say them right here. I can feel it. I know that I am not doing it correctly. However, this will be a mid-turret for Starhorn Royal Club that is giving themselves a bit of a respite. And now only, let's say, 7,000 gold. They were 9,000 gold down, and now they did get back 2,000. But their composition, top side still really, really outscales. And we'll see how it goes. But Uzi, so yeah. He gets caught by the Rune Prison. The hook does not connect. It connects onto Cola, who basically body blocks it. And FZZF goes too far, goes down. Name gets caught by a resonating strike and also goes down. And then just a trade kill for the Rise, who's able to finish it. But Uzi's kiting is something to behold, man. He is really, really good. That's the third time in the same game that he has been able to kite the team very, very effectively. It's going to be a Drake, though, for EDG, who give themselves back another 1,000. So now they are back to 8,000 gold lead. But of course, the big threat is still going to be Koro in this EDG team, because giving yourself a 1 second where Uzi cannot move, and since there's still no Mikhail's Crucible for 0 right now, yeah, this is not great. Still not having a great time. He prioritized finishing the Frost Queen's claim instead of actually going for that. But right here, your only hope is if Uzi can stay alive. You know? That's your only real hope. If Uzi stays alive, well, good. You got it. You got it all. So, I don't know. I know, man. But this game can still turn just because of Uzi. He is, however, only level 12. And he did try to split a bit, getting that bot tier 1 and everything to get himself back at reasonable XP level, but he's still down. The hook comes in, Insec actually going to get hooked, good amount of damage on him, and the calling comes in, one more hit, will not be enough. Uzi gets countered a weak, and that'll just be Uzi down, and now they can push in the mid lane and get that inhibitor. They're completely out of position, they can push for the inhibitor, not just a tier 2. But EDG are hesitant a bit. Even with 2 CS, you can't get it all. And that is a bit of lost time for no real reason. Flash in, FZZF, not going to get it. The Shockwave gets FZZF and you. Koro going to get in the middle of everything. Double kill. And now flashing from Cola gets another one. Uzi up in 7. Insec is here. Gets the kick onto Koro and Clearlove. Koro alone now in the base. Soon to have his flash. Gets the kill. But it'll just be him dead with Uzi now coming. Jesus Christ, you guys, get the kill. Oh my god. I'm sorry, it's just really painful to just see them go back, go away, just so that Uzi can get the kill for himself. That is just painful to watch. Anyway, so let me go back and really do the thing as it is with the plays and everything. So, what happened? You had a 2-man shockwave from Korn that was really good and put you in a position where, with no flash, he was forced to go too far up. I think he had flash, actually. But still, he was forced to go too far up, and then a good command dissonance also took down Name alongside of ZZF. So that was double kill for Korn here. That really put him back in the game. Soon to complete his Rabadons, actually. So good for him. Then after that, you just had Cola coming in with a flash after Insec actually did a good kick. A good Dragon Strike kick. That actually got Koro, but then bumped onto Clearlove. I remember everything that happened here. So Clearlove got bumped by Koro, and it dealt a good amount of damage since it does deal % max HP damage of the target kicked. Remember that. And yeah. Even with the resistances of Clearlove, that was not enough. And everyone went down. That was a 5-4-3. No, for 2. 5 for 2. Which is incredible when you think about it. A 5 for 2 in the position that Starhorn find themselves in. 8,000 gold down now and everything. And that was just because of EDG hesitating on going for that turret. If they didn't hesitate, the turret would fall down. No resistance on the side of Starhorn. And you just have a free turret, and you can just back away after that. And this one feels much more like an LPL game, you know. This one is much more like an LPL game, more than the other 2 ever was. We have 38 kills in 29 minutes. And finally, it looks like EDG are going to play around that Baron now. You're not forced to start it. It's even a bad choice to start it. But you can play around it with the vision that you have. And don't have, because here, unfortunately, everyone is spotted. Resonating Strike will connect onto you, but Insec will not follow that one up, since there is a Zhonya's on you anyway. If you follow that, you are dead. Korn actually having his Rabadon now. He is scary. This will be a good damage dealer, that Oriana, okay? It'll be a really good damage dealer. Level 14 as well, so it's not too bad. The highest level in the game is still Koro with level 15. 3 levels up on Cola. That tidal wave is a bit questionable, let's say. 3 items on Name also, so he is a strong Lucian too. You don't disregard that Lucian, but you also have 3 items on the Rise. That is a force to be reckoned with. Scatter the weak onto Insect. Gonna follow everything, but FZZF hooks him. Zero goes in the middle. Uzi goes way too far with the flash, and that'll just be game one right there with him going way too far up. Double kill for Koro. Flashes in for the triple. And this is going to be the game right there. Even with the AD carry going down, you are on a 3 against 1 here, with the 1 being a support. I do think that EDG can finish this game here. Zero will try to do something. The stun will not connect onto him. Tidal Wave will also not connect though. And now Zero, the Unleash Power. Another big blast comes in and the Scatter the Weak to finish it. But they will not be able to finish it because Uzi comes back here. Uzi is here now. He has Yomu's if he wants to actually go in that. But Koro stays in there. He is full HP. I don't think that Uzi can actually kill anyone here. Yeah, no, he can't. He will be forced to not go for anything. Even if, yes, okay, Koro and you have to go farther back to back. Sure, but it's not that much of an issue. Sorry. So this is a small moment where Starhorn can actually get their vision back. A wave is going towards EDG in the mid lane, so that's good for them. That means that that's free gold. And this is almost a Flame Horizon for Koro right here in this game. He's 10, 3, and 6, really carrying this game. 4 items on that Rise. He is the scariest member in the game right here. And remember, mana becomes AP for Koro. He is on 237, I think, if I'm seeing this correctly. The quality is not that great because, of course, we're not in 1080p, but free Drake for EDG right here. Nothing given back towards Starhorn here. They just get a free bot wave. Yeah, sure, great. It's not going to do much here. Giving back 300 gold and a bit of XP for 1,300 gold. Not that bad. Clear Love comes in from behind here. All 5 members from Starhorn are pretty grouped. Uzi goes invisible. He's in ambush. Has that tight color's blessing. Big wave in the top lane though, and Starhorn have a bad decision to make here. Frost Queen Claim will come in. The tidal wave will be completely dodged. Yu does take it, but he was too far out of there to have anyone follow it up. And yeah, okay, so this is just a massive wave crashing into the Nexus. And instead of EDG going for that Baron, they are just standing around. This is bad play. Yes, they do get the second Nexus turret, the creeps. Good job. But you lost a lot of time on the Baron. Will you still be able to do it? 100%. There is no problem with that. But you could have started it 5 seconds earlier and no one would have still showed up. And yeah, that's just... It's small min-maxing that for now players don't really have at that point in 2014. I'm not saying bad play. I'm saying a play that can be optimized. Something that you can see from a team like, oh, I don't know, Samsung. Yeah, Samsung White. That's the team I'm talking about, baby. Samsung White is the team that was min-maxing everything that they could do back when you didn't actually have that. And this is why they are remembered as one of the most dominant team. But nowadays, you give them the same roster at the same age as when they were champions in 2014. In 2022, I don't think this team is actually top 5. I do not think so. Is Pawn a good player? Yes. Is Imp a good player? Yeah, okay, sure. Is Looper a good player? Questionable, because I remember his 2013 performance not being that great, and I feel like he just has good pieces around him to make himself look good as well. So I don't know about that one. But that doesn't matter that much to have the greatest player here, you know? No, of course not. No! But I'm still thinking that teams like Damwon, Genji, Shockwave will actually connect. Insect goes behind Name, and he will just be decimated. Uzi with the rat-a-tat-tat. Clear Love comes close. The McHale's will be used to save him, though. And that is a lot of damage thrown onto EDG. Clear Love flashing from 0 to get the kill here. And Koro able to barely get out. Flashing from Uzi to get the extra kill. FZZF. Gonna be maybe a sacrificial lamb? No, Korn is dumb. Why? Why do you speed up Uzi? Force the flash away from FZZF. Speed yourself up. This team. Oh my god, okay. Look at that. Insec tried to go for the massive play by going onto FZZF, then actually going on a ward, but he got denied by FZZF before that. And then look at that, McHale's. Yeah, that is a massive amount of healing alongside his own heal. True. So 0 flashes in to get Clear Love. Koro barely gets away, but then here's the baffling part. So Uzi flashes in to get that kill, then Korn starts going for FZZF, then stops. Then he just stops. And I don't understand that. Just caring way too much about his AD carry. Way too much. But that is another fight won by Starhorn, and you can feel that this team is just much better. Like, overall, just the quality of the players is much better, but they are just playing a comp that will never win. Like, this comp, once it falls behind, will never come back in the game. That's the thing. And you can see that. Even with all the plays that you can make, you will never come back in this game once you have lost the first ring of turrets before the enemy team. You don't have control. You don't. Yeah, Uzi's level 17. Good job. But now levels are not that impactful anymore. You know? Yes, you have about 700 gold difference basically in stats between Uzi and Name. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, that inhibitor will actually not fall. It stayed alive with 1 HP. Insec trying to go for the play onto Name. The kick, but that one is far. Way too far. Cola comes in the middle of everyone. Uzi not touched. Actually, with a good rat-a-tat-tat. Shockwave will miss everyone, and Uzi goes down from Koro's massive amount of damage. And even if the FZZF gets traded, it is a double kill for Name. And it is going to be the game as the Nexus is exposed. And this is going to be 2-1 now as EDG get the third game. And we have a series on our hands. Don't you love that sentence? I don't. Anyway. Yeah, okay. So that was first game. That was the third game. Sorry, but the first game of the day. We still have 2 to go. The 4th and the 5th of the series. That's not the right one. Where can I find it? I could just do that. Let's make sure. There we go. So, after that third game, we're immediately going into the 4th. I don't need a break. What is a break? My voice does need a break. So I will actually not talk for the next 2 minutes, as this is going, this is going to go forward here. I don't have water with me right here. I haven't done this in a bit of time, so, yeah. I needed to get back in the groove of things, you know. Also, let me open League. Let me open League right now. I'll play it after, if you're wondering. I'll actually go play it after. So, yeah. Sorry. like, why did that not do a sound? It's because it wasn't done yet. Alright. Sorry. Didn't hear that.
In the morning.
God damn it. Ah, damn it. Paul. Sorry about that. Boom. Okay, this takes way longer. Once the guys are back in the desk, I will start talking. If you're wondering, I was up on Twitter right now. Here we go. So, that third game was interesting. It was just completely dominated by EDG. From the early game, you would know that the game would never be lost. Like, seriously, it would never be lost because of the fact that Rise got so far ahead. He got accelerated so much that once that happens, you will not go back. You will never look back if you are Koro in this game. So, yeah, that's just how it goes. And so even if Starhorn started really well with a 2-0 lead in the series now, they are losing the third game and their momentum got stopped, and we'll see how the fourth game goes. Yes. Between Starhorn and EDG, we'll see how it goes. As Champ Select is going to come in soon, but the one I really want to look at is Koro in this game, because that rise was massive and very, very quickly accelerated by Clearlove too. Clearlove had a good game too, because it was thanks to him that rise was able to get accelerated that much. So we'll see if that combo, that duo can continue wrecking havoc. I know I shouldn't say bad words. Boo-hoo. I'm not here in that much of a big setting, you know. No, I'm here to have a bit of fun and do my thing. So, anyway. We'll soon have the bands on screen, probably. But not now. There we go. Rengar, Yasuo. On the other side is going to be the Trinity, probably with an Alistar last ban. The Trinity being that Maokai, Alistar, Zillion. And yep, Koro is going to take his rise again. And yep, that is done. Ladies and gentlemen, game 4 is over. I'm sorry, but literally, that's just how it goes. And you're going to have Insect picking his Lee Sin again. Because Rengar's taken away, so he's going to fall back onto Lee Sin or Kha'Zix. And it's going to be the Kha'Zix. And now Clearlove is going to play Jarvan. Gnar. Wait, what? Like, I know that Gnar can be played, but I don't think it's going to be. No. Whoa, never mind. It is the Lee Sin. Lee Sin has always been bad. He has always been in the same position. And it is... Oh, yeah. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to be flashy. And I'm not going to serve any other purpose. Nowadays, you could say Lee Sin is actually in a much better state than before. But Lee Sin was still picked as much as now. But at least Lee Sin can kill you now. Before, he could not. He was a kick and that's it. It was just a displacement. Anyway. God. So, we have on the other side the Kha'Zix and the Lucian. So, right now, you have a very strong top side of the map already established with Ryze, Kha'Zix, which can dominate 2v2. And is going to be Aurelia and Vayne. That's a weird Vayne. This is not a Vayne spot. This is not a Vayne spot. We are probably going to have a bit of Vayne spotting because this is not a Vayne spot. The thing is, this is Uzi. Uzi's Vayne is legendary. Of course it is. The dude has made himself a name on that champion. Of course. But I don't think this is a good spot at all for Vayne. And, okay, I don't like the Braum in response to Vayne at all. But okay. So it's going to be Orianna and Braum. And Thresh is already picked for Starhorn, so you don't really care about a support. But it's going to just be, yeah, probably another utility pick to facilitate Vayne. And Uzi, who is, the greatest player in China. Yeah, okay. Great. Doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, instead, finally, we have Korn growing a pair, and actually gonna go for some aggressive plays. I don't want him to have heal, though. I don't know why he keeps that heal. Take that away, please. Please? I mean, you have 40 seconds, but please take the heal away. Dude. If you play Fizz with heal, your game's over. What the fuck? Really, dude? You're keeping the heal? What the fuck? I hope he didn't in the last 20 seconds. I just switched after. And that he was just doing his runes and masteries right now. I hope so. Because if he actually kept that heal, that's a bit questionable, to say the least. But okay. So, let me give a bit of an assessment as to why the Vayne is bad in this spot. So, Rune Prison. There you go. That's all I gotta say. Rune Prison. You're going to force Zero to again go with Mikhail's Crucible because Uzi will not pick a QSS and will actually ask of his teammates to actually defend him. And yeah, you have a lot of easy CC and easy damage coming onto the Vayne. And you're never going to have a good time here. You're going to get CC'd, you're going to go down, and you're not going to be able to do anything about it. The combo of the Ryze Rune Prison plus the Shockwave is such a long displacement and deals so much damage alongside Overcharge and everything from Ryze. Yikes, man. You will not survive all of that alongside maybe Maze damage as well on Lucian. If he crits, like double crit and everything, your heal will not matter. And yes, Korn did switch over to an Ignite and you to a Barrier. I mean, that's fine. Both of those summoner changes are fine, since you have Grievous Wounds on the Fizz anyway. So, yeah. Insect trying to look for a Resonating Strike. And again, though, of course, there is going to be a lane swap. I mean, come on. We're talking about Uzi here. Starhorn have lane swapped in all 3 games, I think, for now. So, 4th game is going to be no different. You're playing against Lucian as well, who can bully you early game. So, he's going to be back, and whoop! Up to the top lane he goes. Or not, because he's going to be denied actually here. Tumble's going to be taken. Just one auto. So, no incentive for Name to go back. One auto is not enough to go back. You just heal it back up. So instead, it looks like Uzi and Zero are going to stay. So we have normal lanes. Yay! Normal lanes! For the first time, I think, in the series. And it doesn't happen often, okay? That's why I'm really happy, because it doesn't happen often, especially not with Uzi, because they want to give him the easiest time possible early game so that he can be the late game threat that he will always be. Because, yeah, last game, he was scary. And then Rune Prison happened, and there was no Mikhails, so dead. He flashed in. He flashed in 5 people, so Koro had a field day. And, yeah, not a good time. The good thing this time with Cola, though, is that he did go with Aurelia, which can defend itself much better against Ryze. Even if, yes, you don't have the range again still, but that doesn't matter too much in this situation. Because you'll be able to survive and get the creeps. Normally, early game will be a bit of a bad time. Zero taking a good amount of damage because Braum Lucian is very obnoxious. Very, very obnoxious. The higher you are in HP, the more damage you'll take because Winter's Bite deals current health damage. If you didn't know. And also scales with Braum's HP. Bonus HP. So the higher you are, the more damage you'll take. Yeah. Not good. Not good. Anyway. Insec gonna get spotted. That was a nice move by Name. I thought it was just going for ward, but instead he got completely spotted out. He got spotted out by Insec, but Insec was the one spotted, basically. Good amount of damage onto Cola here. Yeah, Clear Love is here as well. This is going to be a dive. And I don't think that Cola is going to survive that one. It's a massive wave stack. And he's getting out of the turret. This is a flash in. Rune Prison able to get out of with the flash. But flash in from Clear Love. Gets the kill with the Q. And that is just the first blood. Good execution. But Cola should never leave his turret in this situation. You know you're going to get dove. You shouldn't leave your turret. Try and get them to take as much damage as possible. Flash out if you can after that. After they both get on top of you. So yeah, that you force their flash after. Reactively, I guess. Although, yeah, having to force them to use it actively, proactively is not bad too. Hook connects onto FZZF, but a good amount of damage in response. Not really, actually. Can't condemn onto the turret. Zero, gonna take the Winter's Bite, but nothing more than that. And Uzi and Zero this time able to get a better lane. For sure. But of course, I mean, they just lane swapped every time. But the pressure from Insect's gank was felt here. Nami could have gone hook if Zero tried to redirect it. Would have been better to try and go to the other side. Both supports, of course, with the Relic Shield. No CS advantage in any lane for now. Cola, good amount of damage onto Koro, but is going to be traded back. Just like that, it's actually an even trade. And you have potions, but Insect shows up. Clear Love is also there. It's going to be a 2v2 here. As Clear Love knows that Insect is there. The Resonating Strike will connect. Rune Prison. Insect taken down to less than 200 HP. No chase possible as there is no flash and Insect does have a haze. But, of course, the advantage goes over to EDG, who have a frozen lane as well. So that feels bad for Cola. Horn gonna try and spot Clear Love. Gonna do so, but there is Leap. Leap is there. He was spotted. He just went on and did a bit of a lap. A free lap. Could just try and playful trickster away, but no. Just a free lap instead. No real CS lead in any lane, except mid lane now with a wave advantage, but it is going to be taken back. And top lane now with 10 CS, of course, since it was a frozen wave completely. And Cola was forced to go back, and this Cola doesn't have the best mechanics in lane at all. You can see it. Doesn't feel good for him for sure. As Koro is 100% punching him in the face repeatedly in the games. Good job, Uzi. Missing all those CS. He missed 2 out of 5. Still didn't back as well. Doesn't bode well for him. Even CS in there. Top lane is also going to be even now with the back of Koro, who keeps his TP. Good for him to keep the TP. Didn't actually go with the Catalysm Protector. Instead going with the Glacial Shroud. Interesting itemization, and since you are against double AD in the top lane, I am okay with it. Although Ninja Tab Eyes would have felt better. Rune Prison onto Cola. Good amount of damage again. Just Rune Prison and Overcharge. Which I think is the name of the old Q, which is why I'm saying it. Ultimate used by Koro here. But the wave is just pushing towards him. So he's fine. No real issue here. And he's going to have still a CS advantage here with that massive wave that he's going to be able to all pick up. Ultimate used by Cola to try and shove that wave under turrets. And Koro's now less than half HP. But he's going to be happy with that. He still has TP. Hook connects onto FZZF. He hasn't dealt damage though. So this will just be the hook. And now, yeah, you have a massive wave thrown in there. The double auto dash. And even if Insect shows up here, it's a bit late. Korn is looking to get out of his lane, but he is getting denied a bit of CS then because of that. Same thing in the top lane now. You have a 10 CS lead for Koro, still keeping that one up. It's not as much of a stomp as last game in the top lane, but you still have that early kill over to Clearlove, who is accelerated in this game and has a little bit of a CS lead. 5 CS is about 2 camps. 5 CS is 2 camps. Cola has not spotted Clearlove, who has jumped over to one with the leap. So Clearlove is not spotted, and Cola, if he plays any farther up than that, is at risk of dying here. Doesn't seem like he'll go any farther, though. And I don't think a dive against a full HP Irelia is going to work out. But we'll see how it goes. Now, this is less than half HP now. Yep, this is... this is less than full HP. It's half HP now. But there's going to be another flash that is going to be forced. Cola flashes out of the turret. See... No, I'm not okay with that. Turning back, gonna be able to trade it back. I'm sorry, I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with Cola flashing out of his turret when he had creeps to try and actually dash towards. Good amount of damage with the culling. Uzi forced to go out. He still had both summoners and everything, but will be forced to back away. Because here, a dive is actually going to result in his death. So instead, it's going to be damage on the turret, who is already at half HP. So we'll see how this will end up here with the turret, as Uzi is still not there. And the next wave is here, and it is a cannon wave. So that turret might just go down. Lantern to bring Uzi in. Turret's going to be left with less than 10% HP. Okay. I would have liked for Uzi to let that turret go down so that he could actually get free waves later on. But instead, since no one does that, this is just how it goes. Clear Love was also spotted, I think, by that lantern, but I'm not sure. Okay, since the hook was thrown, no, he was not seen. Insec is here in response, though. No more flash on him, though, also. Lee Sin. Phage picked up for Cola. On the other side, Koro has the catalyst. And both junglers have back to wait. There is no Drake also taken into this game, and it makes sense since both bot lane have not had dominance for long periods of time that forced the other team to respond for any play like that, for Drake or anything like that. So, no, you were not forced to go for a Drake or anything. So, that was fine. Small CS advantages building up in every lane, except in the top lane, which is a massive CS advantage now. It's almost 30. It's going to be 30 as the wave is completely frozen. Completely frozen. And for some reason, Cola went with E first, which is the stun. E max first. Okay. Normally people max W first, right? Although, yes, it is a very long stun. When you can't stun the target, it's a very long stun. I get it. I think it's 2.5 seconds to 3 seconds, maybe. A free stun, because it's point and click. It's an auto attack, so come on. But it's a 35 CS advantage in the top lane now. Red buff for Insec. Nope, Clear Love is here. This is going to be hard to go for that, Insec. It's going to be really hard for you to go for that. And instead, they're going to let it go down. Both junglers do not have a flash as well. Let's remember that. Bot lane is the one that is getting pushed for Starhorn, so Uzi, NFC, and Zero can actually respond first normally. The Drake thought of for Insec, but he won't actually go for it. And a 40 CS lead and almost first turret for Koro in the top lane, who is once again dominating. But you also have to talk about the fact that Clear Love is the one that got all the kills. But of course, Koro is the one with the massive advantage, since he's the one that stayed alive in the play before on the 2v2 with Insec. He's the one that got the wave after that, and he is still the one with 3 assists, plus assist on First Blood, which is worth half of the First Blood kill, so 200, which is still very, very nice. And now you can see that develops into a 40 CS lead, and first turret also for Koro. Having a great second part of the series now, you can say. I mean, I remember his Maokai game. It wasn't that bad. I think he played it, right, on the third? No, in the second game, I think he played it. I think so. I'm not sure. But I think he did. So, yeah. That's pretty nice, I guess. Just a second, I'm going to do something. One second. All right. Just one other thing that I want to change. Here we go. So, I think... Wait, no, that's not the setting I wanted. That's the setting I wanted. There we go. So, yeah. 2 turrets fall at the same time here. Do you prefer that voice setting? I don't know, man. It sounds better, doesn't it? It's single directional, this one here. That's why, you know, it's kind of weird here. But yeah, it's one direction, so it sounds weirder, but at the same time, it sounds more focused and everything. So I prefer that voice setting. So both turrets for Starhorn, the bot lane, and the mid lane fell at the same time here, with Name getting the bot lane one, alongside FZZF, and you and Clearlove getting that mid lane one. After a bit of a play in the jungle that resulted in a flash out from Korn. I did see it, but I didn't see it. Still has his ultimate now, Korn, but not going to use it for anything here. And that Fizz feels very bad in this game. Because once again, who are you going to go with? Are you going to go with the Orianna with Command, Protect, and Barrier? Are you going to go with... Clearlove. Well, definitely Clearlove here in this case, but the heal comes through. He is going to be able to trade it back. But Korn does go down in this play. Hook, FZZF with a questionable wall. You flashes in to get the shield onto Name. Shockwave going to be flash out from Cola, but the stun and the res. And the massive amount of damage from... use Command Dissonance, and so it is going to be a trade of bot lane tier 1 for mid lane tier 2, the most important turret of them all, after the mid tier 1. But the mid lane turrets are the ones that are the most important, tier 1 and tier 2. The tier 3 doesn't matter that much, but tier 1 and tier 2 do matter a lot. And right now, you have a 5,000 gold lead for EDG in 17 minutes. It's not as much as their 8,000 at 18, but it's pretty damn close. It is pretty damn close. But of course, what it does mean is that Starhorn feeling the pressure now. They are going to be forced into a 2-2 and a Silver Scrapes if this continues. Korn dashes away, but he's on the wrong side of the map. Ultimate. Why does FZ just goes in the middle into Clearlove? Is he going to be able to trade him back? Yes, he will. The playful trickster gets the kill, but then the stun comes in and it's just going to be a trade. Koro in a 1v2 though with Cola and Insec. Not going to be able to trade anything, and it's just going to be a free kill for Cola here on the 1v2, but there is no shutdown or anything like that. Okay. Okay. Culling going to be used to clear the wave so that Name doesn't have to stay on that and can just back away. 20 CS lead for him on Uzi, who has his Blade of the Ruined King and nothing else for now. Shows the discrepancy between the two carries right now. You know, he probably has like, what, 700 to 800 gold on himself right now, I would say, Uzi. Whereas, of course, Name almost completes his second item probably right now, since he didn't back since the turret and everything. And turret are worth 400 gold-ish. So he's probably close to having that second item, I would say. Especially if he picks that up. Yeah, okay. This is good for him, but if he just Bs here, I would have preferred him to not take it now, but... Doesn't seem like he will go back right now. Instead, it will stay in the mid lane. Not going to benefit too much from it, but still going to somewhat benefit from the red buff. The regen, mostly. Mostly the regen, yeah. It is 3:40 p.m. in Europe right now, ladies and gentlemen, and we are watching Game 4 between EDG and Starhorn Royal Club at the 2014 World Championship Quarterfinals. Game 4 with EDG being 2-1 down and having a considerable lead in the fourth game. But you still have Uzi. You still have Uzi. You don't know how this game will end up. Insect flashes, I guess, in the middle of everyone, but does not get out with the Rune Prison, and that is just him going down. That was a bit of a questionable play from Insect, and even he is questioning it, if you look at his cam. And that leads to Unstoppable being 3-0-1. Yeah, good lead for them, that's for sure right now, with 6,500 gold lead. The Drake is up, so they can extend that to about 7,500 to 8,000. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, EDG are just going to go for that Drake. They're going to get it before Starhorn can get in position to get it. Or to respond to anything. FZZF actually gets jumped on by Insect, but the jump on onto Uzi. Koro able to get the Rune Prison, and the damage comes in just like that. Uzi is down. Insect goes onto you, but that will not deal that much. Playful Trickster gets the kill onto FZZF, but Cola is in the middle of everyone. Flash out from Insect. The dash on, but it will not matter as Nami gets the kill on Insect, and that's a 3-for-1 with the jungler still standing for EDG. This is going to be the Baron. This is going to be the Baron, as the only member that went down is the support for EDG. Man, that was not that great, as Uzi got completely caught out of position. No one was there to help him. And that was just that. Ladies and gentlemen, EDG are going to get themselves the Baron Nashor. Korn doesn't have Playful Trickster anymore. We'll probably get it back just then, and we'll be able to dash away. It was close, but the cooldown was there for Korn. We didn't do anything in that anyway, but yeah. He did get the kill and got out, though. So, Insect went on to FZZF in here, and at the same time, Koro catches Uzi with the Rune Prison, and just like that, Uzi is down. I talked about it in Champ Select that Uzi is not going to be able to do much in this game with Rise coming in with the Rune Prison. Something that people seem to forget. You know, Rune Prison is a point-and-click snare. So, you will not do anything if 5 members are on top of you and no one is there to help you. There you go. Korn caught and completely taken down. Rune Prison once again claims another victim. And that is going to be the mid inhibitor. Just like that. Another victim from that Rune Prison. Name dealing a good amount of damage to the Uzi with that ultimate. The calling. And the shockwave gets Insect. Will not be able to finish the kill. Uzi uses his ultimate, but Name responds in kind. Koro not going to get the Rune Prison on Uzi. The hook does not connect. The second Nexus turret will go down. Nexus exposed. 4-man kick from Insect, but this will not be enough. Clear Love and you get the kill onto Insect. Uzi not able to deal enough damage. His ultimate ran out. Name will go down. Koro also goes down. Double kill for Korn. Uzi takes over half of his HP from one command, Attack and Dissonance. Yeah. This Vayne is having a great time, no? Yeah, I know, right? ADC in 2014, baby. This is a meme that can apply in every year. But yes, okay, so EDG overextend a bit. That good 4-man kick from Insect, but then after that he gets completely isolated and you finishes the kill with the command Dissonance. And after that, it's a bit of a comedy of errors here. Korn does get in the middle of everyone with a good Ignite Zhonya's combo. Yeah, no, actually, that was pretty clean. There's no real error in there. It was just clean from Korn with the Zhonya's coming in there in the middle. That was nice. That was nice. That was nice. But the main thing right now, wait is there? So we have a Trinity on Name. Okay. So this is the old build. This is the old Lucian build with the Trinity. And I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, the burst on one auto is going to be massive, and if you can get that crit, you will deal a very nice amount of damage, but crit spell blade? Yeah, that is going to take you down to half HP. Just one auto. If you can get it, though. That's the thing. If you can get it. You need to get it. Also, I didn't know that I said I would play League, but maybe I'm going to play GTA, so I won't stream that if I do. If I do, I will not stream that. Calling comes in. Namek dealing a bit of damage to 0. Koro tanking the turret, but now the wave comes in, and this is going to be the inhibitor turret going down. Nexus is still exposed in the in the base right now. And so Koro running in the middle, and that wave is going to have to be dealt with in the middle here, in mid lane. If they don't, that's just game. And I mean, it is just game right now, since they have a 15,000 gold lead. 0 goes down with the shockwave. You just 100 to 0. 0. So, yeah, okay. Name gets a bit isolated. Korn dealing a good amount of damage with that Playful Trickster onto everyone. Kola not able to get Name. Good kiting. And this is just 2 extra kills. Uzi is the last man standing within sec. But the Nexus will not stand any longer. Name does go down. But the 4th game goes over to EDG. And we have some Silver Scrapes to listen to. No, seriously. We have some Silver Scrapes to listen to. Wait, where's the extended version? Wait a minute. What the fuck? Where's the... What? There's no more extended version? Where is it? Where is it? What the fuck? Shit, it's not there anymore. But you know it's coming, baby. Yikes, Cola. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 5th game. Champion select on the way. And that was well timed without me wanting to exactly. So, yeah, we are back for the 5th game now. Everything on the line between Starhorn Royal Club and Edward Gaming, the first against the second seed of China. Edward Gaming being the first seed, by the way. And so Starhorn are on the blue side, Edward Gaming on the red. We don't see the bans, by the way, but they will come in probably soon enough. Never mind, because we already have the first pick being Rise for Cola, which is the reverse of the matchup now. We'll see how this will go. But for now, Rise has been the most dominant top laner at the tournament, 100%. Because we don't see Alistar. I think like Alistar can actually defend himself against Rise after level 6. Once he has a few points in Triumphant Roar, he will be fine because of the sustain that he has. And yeah, I just feel like it is a very underutilized pick right now. But of course, we don't see the bans. I'm going to suppose that on Starhorn Royal Club's side, you have both you have both Maokai and Alistar taken away. Because that's what they do. And so the response for EDG is a Twitch and a Kha'Zix. So you have a bit of an invisible squad here for EDG. But you're already looking for a weak lane, though. With that Twitch, you're looking for a pretty weak lane. Orianna and Jarvan for Insec. So no Lee Sin this game, finally. And we'll see where that leads us. It might lead to good things. It might. We don't know. It might lead to good things for Starhorn. By the way, how long is this game? About 40 minutes. Okay. It's pretty long. Thresh is going to be the support picked for FZZF. Sure. And Rumble for Edward Gaming. So we have the reverse of the matchup now for Rise Rumble, with Koro taking the matchup into his own hands now. Janna was not banned this game, apparently. I mean, since we don't see the bans, I cannot know. I don't know. I cannot see the bans. But okay. And so it's going to be Janna Tristana? If that's the case, you have a very, very strong 2v2, and Edward Gaming are going to try to avoid that 2v2 at all cost. Yeah, because that 2v2 is not something that you can actually mess with. And it's going to be Orianna Syndra. Yeah, okay. How many times has this matchup happened at Worlds? I want to know. I mean, come on, it's in Takeover as well, you know. No, wait, not Takeover. What am I talking about? It's in Burn It Down. Between Chovy and Showmaker. Yeah, it's in Burn It Down. Duh. Okay. And so, yeah, there's going to be that Syndra. Right here, Edward Gaming need to get things going early because they basically have the composition, the same things that the composition want to do as what Starhorn's composition wanted to do in game 3. So don't get early lead. You're kind of just relying on Twitch to do something, or in their composition actually on Syndra to maybe get a pick with Scatter the Weak. But team fights, don't even think about it. Don't think about team fighting. This is not happening. Team fighting is not happening. So instead, right here, Starhorn are for once finally having a comp edge. They're having the compositional edge for once. It doesn't happen often, that's for sure. I don't think it'll happen in Samsung White's series as well. Or in the semifinals against OMG, which is also a 5-game series, by the way. Because they love long series. But at the same time, it shows that they're weak. It shows that Starhorn are not the best team at all. Although, were EDG weak in 2021? Yes, they were weaker than Damwon, but Damwon were not having a good day. I'm gonna die on that hill, okay? That series won 5 games, but it could have definitely gone 3 games for Damwon, and no one would have batted an eye. It could have also gone 3 games for EDG, but no, it was just compositional edge every time. Every 5 game, you could know who would win from draft, and it sucks. It really does. It really does suck. Being able to predict who wins the game from draft sucks. Same thing in this game. You can't predict who wins the game. 100%. Wrongly timed by you, and he takes a lot of damage, but that'll just be a back. Yeah, that'll just be a back. And Uzi will do the same thing probably, and we'll go use that red trinket in the mid lane. Or not, I don't know. He does have that ring trinket on him again. And Uzi actually taken in the middle of 2 people here. The Ignite is going to be used. Flash. No heal used yet. And that is going to be Flash for Ignite. FZZF uses Ignite, but the Flash is good to get. And Uzi now, they're going to be forced to go and lane swap. I think 100% that this is going to be a lane swap now. Yep. Once something goes wrong, the other team will always try and swap. However, it ain't good. It's not a good swap. So that ward will go out in 25 seconds, but the thing is clear. Okay, you should know that this is going to happen this time here. You should know it will happen. You just took down the Flash of Uzi. They are always going to not play the 2v2 after that now. He was forced to take rocket jump as well. You just know that this is not going to go the way you want it to, and this is not going to be an actual 2v2 lane. They are going to always try to not go for that. Korn does have the command protect here, and you don't want to go into an auto trade with an Orianna because of the clockwork windup. Again, command protect, and this time it was bad because a CS got lost in the shuffle. 2 CS actually got lost. So you actually just bad trade for him. Actually goes with Force of Will at level 2. And of course, we have that 2v1, 2v0 matchup. This is just boring, but I'm sorry. This is just how the game was played back then. But oh boy, is it boring. Up until 2016, you had no interaction. And then 2016 Worlds happened, and you just have action everywhere. Actually, it's from MSI. It's from 2016 MSI onwards. And you actually have a 4-man push. So Starhorn are looking to actually get back to their original lanes after that. So they want to get the turret. They went for fast pushes, went for the turret, and then are going to switch back before EDG can get their own turret, I would say. Koro taking damage here. He's on he's on 200 HP. FZZF now has to try and go for switches on that, but no one's dealing damage. No one's actually dealing damage, just a clear love, and he has no mana. Oh god. This is a very, very slow dragon. Instead, they're looking... No, they're not going to push for tier 2. They're not going to push for the tier 2, but they are going to shove the wave in tier 2. And if TP comes in from Koro, he might just die. Instead, he's going to walk. So that whole wave is going to be lost, and you have a 10 CS lead for Cola. Not good. Not good. Because, I mean, he also got the 25% share of the top lane turret. I don't know, man. Also, Uzi still didn't take his E. But now that he is going to be in a 2v2 matchup, you can expect him to take the... draw beat. No, draw beat is the passive. It's the passive. It's not explosive shot. It's not explosive shot. Damn it. I don't remember it. I don't remember the name. He still did not take it, though. Not yet. Here it is. Now he has it. I was just looking as to when he would take the explosive shot. I don't care. It's explosive shot. Big wave getting thrown under the turret here. Clear love only level 2 still. On Insect at level 4. That's not good. Big wave here. Coming in. For Cola though. So not great. Because he's going to have like a 10 to 15 CS lead here actually. Zero stole a CS and Uzi wants him out. Uzi wants him fired now, just because of that. Insect comes in. Clear Love is there too, though, but there is a level advantage for Insect, since Clear Love is really, really far back. He got set back a lot with everything happening here, since he was not starting his blue buff immediately and everything, so he lost a lot of free time. He lost a lot of time, and I don't think he even got the enemy red, you know? So not good. Not good. Name. Getting too far forward maybe here. You don't have flash on FZZF anymore. I don't know when that happened, but he got his flash out now. Insect gonna be forced away. Maybe he was spotted. I don't know. Maybe he's just going back. I love having someone just miss CS freely like that. Yes, he does get the XP, but he doesn't get the CS. And he's down in XP as well. That's not good. You're fighting in a wave here. You're fighting in a wave against someone that has point and click. I don't think you're going to win this. I mean, he didn't win it, but it was pretty even, let's say. So, okay. Not too bad. But Cola on this wave should get 6 on this one or on the start of the next one. He should get 6 since both Unstoppable and Korn have their 6 already. So if it's not on this wave, it's going to be on the next. Same for Koro, though. On this wave or the next, it should actually get level 6. He is overheated, though, and Insect jumping on top of Koro. I don't think it's going to be a kill, especially if he goes here towards Clear Love. So there's a bit of pressure, a pot used. I don't know why he's backing, though. Yeah, he doesn't have a turret, so I guess that's fine. Backing is fine if you don't have a turret and he has to throw it farther back, farther in. Much farther in. So that's okay. Valkyrie missed. I know of a complaint that I've had, about Uzi and everything, but it's not just a complaint. It's just like, well, if you have a good player, why don't you play around him, Yeah, do that. Play around him, but don't play just for him. Because right here, if you play for him and it doesn't work out, what is your safety plan? What is your second choice? You don't have one. Your only choice is to go for Uzi, and if it doesn't work out, you've got nothing. You've got nothing. Nothing is gonna work out. Explosive shots actually onto Name here. Takes a lot of damage, but it's not enough yet to get him out of the lane. He does have potions. One is running right now, and he does have a bit of lifesteal, but doesn't want to get hit by another one of those. Yeah, not good. There's no real damage right now onto Uzi as well. He only has a longsword, but of course the 2v2 with range is going to dominate the matchup once Flash is back on. Because that's how it goes. And again, Insec covering for the bot lane once again. Korn moving in at the same time. Not explosive shot this time for FZZF. And just auto trades that last one auto. But just like that, you're putting pressure. You're putting a good amount of pressure. And there's Monsoon now as well. So you're not going to get a kill onto Janna as well. Because if you're jumping in on that, whoop, Monsoon, everyone's out. And I'm fine. Yeah, I have a heal on the side and everything. It cannot be denied. So, no real problem here. The matchup in the top lane, though, is much more even, and Cola is not having as much of a good time as Koro did in the mirror matchup. Showing that Koro is just a much better laner, but also, well, there wasn't pressure from the junglers. As much pressure as from the jungler, Both Evelyn and Kha'Zix were junglers that could really get that gank going easily, but this time here with Jarvan for the Rumble, it's not that easy to actually pin him down. Pinning down a Rumble is not that easy normally. I mean, roots and everything, not that great for him. Slows are what really hurt him because he does have that scrap shield that is a very fast move speed increase, about 25%, I think. And getting that away from him with slows, that hurts. That really hurts his ability to get away. And so Evelyn is a great foil for what Rumble wants to do. And if you try and get away, well, you're not going to get away. Cola knows that something is fishy. And will just back away. But that wave, if played correctly... Alright, never mind. Should push in, I was about to say. But you wanted to keep one of the melees, but you didn't. So it's not going to be shoved, and he's going to shove it back in. Are you kidding me? Or not? What is he doing? I don't know. If he wanted to freeze it and keep it on his side, dude, keep a melee alive. Uzi doesn't actually have that big of a CS lead. You would actually wait a bigger CS lead at that point here. But it's just because he lets some very easy CS slip by here. He does have a good amount of damage now with that BF sword. And that 10% extra crit also on the Avarice Blade. Can also help, Damn. Big time, a big amount of time spent by you and Clearlove on that bot lane, but nothing comes out of it. Clearlove gonna use his ultimate. Korn flashes out, but at the same time, Clearlove flashes out. Oh, nice Dark Sphere connects, and Korn not able to dodge that, and that's going to be first blood for you. The good damage onto Insec, able to get away, and the shield from Zero to save him. That was a close one, but he is able to survive this. But again, this is another first blood for EDG. This time onto you. onto you, who needed that to actually get going in the game. So we will see how it'll go. What I would want from him, though, is a second item, DFG. Because if you don't go with a DFG, Uzi will never be surprised by the damage that can pull off. And you need that to really 100 to 0 him. If you don't, Uzi is such a good kiter and plays so well defensively that you will never be able to get that kill. But we'll see how it'll develop. We will see how it will develop. For now, not feeling too good about this game for EDG. There is a 1,500 gold lead thanks to the Drakes and the fact that they got all the first 2 Drakes, but is that going to be enough? Is the question that you have to ask yourself. And for now, the answer is no, because of course they have to get ahead, but no one really is ahead. They only, okay, that's a bad TP. It's going to have to get cancelled there. Or not, they're going to actually go for it. Equalizer will not even be used, so no summoner will even be forced out, and it is a TP for nothing. And a TP on a 300-second cooldown, so 5 minutes of no TP for Koro here. Bad TP play. Happens sometimes, but that TP sucked. Is he going to get hooked? Oh, immediate exhaust. And they're going to be able to get away, and the TP gets traded back. But this one was cancelled at least, so it is only 180 seconds. This is the difference between the 2 plays. One got cancelled, the other one didn't. Clear Love was spotted on a ward, but Cola forced to go much farther back. Equalizer. Cola flashes, but he's still on top of it. Gonna still be slowed. The flashing from Koro, able to get the kill. Cola goes down. Both solo lanes for Starhorn went down. FZZF with a fail of the flash E. Went the wrong way, so he couldn't get it. And I mean, if that worked out, that would have been a kill. Since Uzi wouldn't have a dash, he does have ultimate, but I don't think that would have been enough. I don't know about it. Oh, Insec almost spotted. I would like to think, yes, he is spotted. He is spotted. So instead of doing anything there, they should go to the white. But they won't, because they don't actually see any value in going for the white. But it's almost 100 gold. So why wouldn't you go for the white when it's actually a very small amount of time investment for a good reward? Jesus Christ, Corn. You guys, finish that fucking ward. It's on 1 HP. Finish that fucking ward. Koro, once again, trying to surprise Cola. Keeping his heat at 50%. Just over 50%. Cola, himself going to try and go for that white. Is spotted, but it's not the most important thing being spotted on that one. Rod of Ages completed for Cola. We have a blasting one for you, so it might be just a Rabadon second, which is okay. If it's a Void Staff, that's also fine, even if there's very little amounts of magic resist for now. But now, yeah, Cola has a bit. Clear Love able to get away with his ultimate now. First turret is going to come for Uzi now. Well, second turret. Since they already got the top turret before that. Remember. So the gold lead is only 1,000 for EDG, and that is not enough. You need much more if you want to feel safe for EDG. And right now you are not feeling safe. You're not feeling like you're even ahead. You have Static Shiv on Uzi alongside that BF sword, so you have a good amount of damage and already good wave clear. And now it looks like Starhorn are starting to position themselves for getting that mid turret. Of course, though, with a Syndra, it's going to be quite hard to get her out of the lane as long as she has mana, which means all the time, since she would always have mana. Hook does not connect onto Insec or Zero. Name trying to get in stealth, but Uzi respects it at 100%, as well as FCZF was seen on a ward in the bush on the river. Blue buff gonna be gifted over to you. Nope, never mind. Clear Love got it. Fail. That was a fail. And that is not good, actually. But you is gonna be able to keep Wave Clear going still, since he does have that Athene's unholy grail. So he's not that bad in a bad position, that much in a bad position. But it's not great. It's not bad, though. Insec gonna be spotted here. Gonna be able to get away with a flag and drag. And so this is just going to be a 5-on-5 for the dragon. Name gonna spot Corn the flash to get out of the shockwave, but it will not happen. He does get out. No, he does not, because of the jungle item. Insec is able to finish the kill. Koro pushed back from the monsoon by 0, and this is a 2-for-0. Alongside a Drake now for Starhorn, and they are going to get the gold lead. Not good. Not good at all. Sorry, not good at all. There, that's bad. That is very bad. What this means now for Starhorn is that they are just ahead. They're just ahead in a comp that should still somewhat be behind at 20 here. Oh, ultimate. The unstoppable force is going to be used. Uzi. No, it's going to be for 0 this time. Clear Love. And double kill for you, who's now 3-0. If the game is saved, it's going to be from him and him only now, as Name is not having a great time. Already going to fall relatively far behind. And yeah, he is the only one that is holding this game together with his 3-0 score. Able to get the first mid turret. Clear Love jumps in. Has the leap, though, to still be fine. And Uzi not going to be able to keep EDG from getting the second mid lane turret. And so, a bit of a back and forth game in that 5th game, and you don't want it any other way. You also have a clash of styles, which is exactly what you want in a 5-game series. But it's not in the way that you were expecting it at all. I was expecting this composition more from, well, an EDG, more than a Starhorn. Because they have already played these 5 champions before, EDG. Clear Love has played Jarvan multiple times in this tournament. Janna, SCZF did play it, I think, once or twice as well. Name played Tristana in the group stage, in the final game against AHQ, I think, as well. So, yeah, you were more expecting these champions from EDG, but at the same time, Starhorn are still proficient on those, for sure. And Cola has finally found a matchup where he doesn't fall behind. He does not get ahead, actually, but he didn't fall behind in a matchup that was heavily dominated by Koro. And how did they not see that ward? I have no idea, but they did not. So all of their moves were seen. Starhorn need a bit of a better control on their map. This is all macro stuff that they don't get yet. And this will be their fall. We have finally a CS lead that is developing in Uzi, but also a massive one in Clear Love. 20 CS lead in the jungle is pretty good. And yes, he was kind of forced to get that Hex Drinker when you have a double solo lanes that are AP. There is no poke game to be played as well for Clear Love. Cola, I'm not gonna overextend since Vision was there nearby. So he probably knows that this turret is gonna be the one that is at risk now, since the only objective is that Baron. So no one would want to play in the ball lane without any TP as well. Cola does have his. Oh, to jump in onto Name. Name doesn't have flash. He cannot get away from the Cataclysm, but the Unstoppable Force will actually be enough to get the kill. Cole, that's a nice shockwave onto 3. FZZF going to jump in the middle of everyone, but Uzi and Cole are able to finish the extra kill. You a bit overextended, doesn't have flash. Uzi jumps on the side, the rocket jump. Will be able to get 1 kill. Flashes in to get continue on the reset. Clear Love jumps in the middle of everyone, but has the is getting exhausted. An extra kill, double kill though for you in response, and that is you against Uzi in this game now. Massive, massive responses. And Uzi can get killed here. Ooh. This is not going to get taken, but the jump in, Uzi able to dodge the force of will. And the shutdown on a 5-kill member. Uzi, 3-0-3. And the bot lane turret does fall down. But Uzi is massive now. Level 14. TP from Koro. The rocket jump doesn't come in time, and Uzi will go down. Kill over to Koro. And just like that, this game stays even. But even is good for Starhorn. Even is good for Starhorn. So, this all starts with Insec going on to Name, but then immediately getting 100-0'd from the Unstoppable Force from Syndra. Unstoppable on Syndra. Then he overextends a bit, but able to get away. Then Uzi jumps onto the bush to try and see if there was any vision. Then flashes, rocket jumps in. The red buff able to finish the extra kill onto Name. I was wondering what killed him. It was the red buff. The red buff killed him. Sad. Sad moments. Cola is in bot lane because he does have that TP, so that's not that much of an issue. Drake is also spawning in 25, which is a much more interesting objective to play around. Flash in, Insec, coming in onto Koro. And you actually, but you was able to flash away. So this is a trade of flashes between Insec and Unstoppable here. And the problem here was that Insec was way too far ahead of everyone else to actually have support in time. So that just resulted in a trade of flashes, and that's it. And a good amount of damage onto Insec as well. But no kills. But a TP. TP was used by Cola. And Clear Love now starting on the Drake. I'm going to get spotted on it, though. So forced to back away as Uzi and Korn can show up. These two members can deal a lot of damage. And you do not want to have a team fight like that right here. You want to find a pick before the fight. If you are EDG. Because I talked about that before. Their 5v5 is not as strong. It's not bad. But a Tristana that can self-peel for herself. Insec that can really peel for the Tristana as well. Thanks to the Cataclysm and everything. If people don't have flash, you're not getting out of the Cataclysm. The only one that can get out and has a dash is the Kha'Zix. And that's not interesting. That is not that interesting. Name, will he be able to back? Looks like he will. Apparently not spotted by Zero here on that. Doesn't have anything extra here. What will he pick up? Should be a BF sword, but I don't know. Maybe just a pickaxe. Yep, it'll be a pickaxe. Maybe going towards the Last Whisper third. And QSS picked up by Uzi. Finally respecting the opponent's ability to CC him. And actually going for self-peel. Extra self-peel. Because you do already have the rocket jump and everything. But if you're not good on the timing on that, you can still QSS and then go for the rocket jump. After getting hit by one scat of the week. You never know. You never know what you can do. But here, CC is less prevalent for EDG. You only have 2 forms of hard CC in this composition. You only have the Scat of the Week and the Dark Send. Dark Binding. No, wait. Death Sentence? Death Sentence. From Thresh. Alright. 2,000 gold lead for Starhorn. At 28 minutes, it's not actually that big. You know, it's not a gold lead. It's just there as a number. And it looks like Starhorn are not that scared about the Baron itself here. They don't have vision on that ward, though, because this pink ward was completely too far out of the pit. They need to replace that one because it's not well placed at all. Koro doesn't have TP yet, by the way. So if they started now for Starhorn, this is a 4v5. He is zooming in, though, with those home guards. Home guard boots. Last Whisper onto Clear Love as well. You do have Rabadons. And now they're going towards Zhonya's, which sucks. I mean, I'm talking about you, because it sucks for him to get Zhonya's. Oh, you need to continue dealing damage. Get yourself a fucking DFG, please. You need to deal the damage in your team. If you're not there to deal the damage, no one else will. Why are you going with utility? It doesn't matter if you just get hit by something, you're dead anyway. You don't have flash right now anyway. I don't know. And if you want to go with Zhonya's, go with the Seeker's Arm Guard before. I really hope that this blasting one, that this needlessly large rod will turn into a DFG more than a Zhonya's. Because yes, Zhonya's was being built of an NLR back then. I hope it's not that. I really do hope it's not that. Hook onto Insect, but it's just on the vision, so it doesn't matter at all. We're in a bit of a lull state right now. The lull state that everyone knows and loves in League of Legends, baby. The state where people are looking for objectives, but at the same time don't want to full commit and are still not having full control on vision with 5 sweepers. How do you not have full vision control with 5 fucking sweepers? Yay. Like, seriously, they're all standing on a ward. Fuck me, dude. I mean, finally, it's taken away. And no, they are still not starting it. They're still not starting the Baron. And finally, they get a control ward inside of the pit. I know I said control ward, but you know what I mean. And now they have full control on the Baron area, so they are starting it. As well as Koro showed up in the bot lane. And the TP is forced, and that is exactly what they wanted. Starhorn get their objective. They get the Summoner spell on a 300-second cooldown, and they're happy with that win. Just like that. Of course, Baron resets, but it's not important at that point. You got what you wanted. So get out. You're fine. And I mean, don't expect any fighting yet. You know, the next fight might be on the Drake, but even that should be an objective that EDG should never fight. Because, I don't know, man. It's just a Drake. At that point, it just gives 1,300 gold or something like that. And it's not that important. It's not that important. That's a 3,000 gold lead between the 80 carries, though. 1,400 gold lead also between for you, which is why things are kind of neutralized in the gold lead. Same thing, you have a big advantage for Zero, but a big advantage at the same time for Clear Love. So the lead is just the extra amount for Uzi, and also just kind of negated by... Well, actually, no, it's for Cola as well, slightly. Slightly the lead for Cola. Not that much, you know, it's 400 gold extra. So it's not massive or anything. Especially with pink wards placed down and everything. Because that's the thing you have to keep in mind. Uzi stunned! QSS not gonna be enough, and Uzi goes down! Flashing from Name though, and Cataclysm keeps him in the box. Flashes out, but the shockwave still connects. And that is just Uzi going down. 1 for 0. A lot of things expanded, but Uzi goes down. Now, Starhorn looking for the mid push before wanting to go for that contest here. They're going in hesitantly since it's not started yet. But Cola gets picked. Name flashing by Cola to get onto Name since everyone else was out. Traded back with the Dark Sphere. Yu gets an extra kill. That's the 7th on the board. Uzi didn't actually flash or use the heal. Maybe heal would have been enough to keep him alive, by the way. If he heals flashed, he could have maybe stayed alive. I don't know. Because, yes, Rat-a-tat-tat was used. So I don't know about that. But that is not a good pick at all if you are for Starhorn right now. You just lost your AD carry, and you gave away a lot of control on that Baron. But look at that. Flash in. Everything goes on to Name, who was left in the pit alone. And that was just a trade. Cole able to trade a kill. Good job by him. In this situation, it was the best he could do anyway. Of course, though, I'm not saying anything about the fact that... What is that? Sorry. Why is that here? That's not mine. No, it is mine. Oh, sorry. I know what it is. Anyway, sorry. Insect was almost getting picked, and the Equalizer will not be enough with the Monsoon. Monsoon healed as much as Equalizer dealt damage. Oh my god. But anyway, it was another Rat-a-tat-tat to try and get the pick onto Insect. It wasn't enough, though, but another time where EDG can look for more control around that Baron pit. They're never starting it, though. They're too scared. And it's a 5th game. Of course they are. It's the 5th game in a very important series to get to the semifinals of Worlds. But of course, if you know the history of EDG, you know that they don't win this, unfortunately, for them. Mid turret is going to be traded here. Uzi, the only one with balls to stay in the turret. Of course. Okay. And now Starhorn with the control back onto the Baron pit, as everyone else onto EDG. Had to get out. There are no wards, but they are too scared to start it again for Starhorn. They don't know what EDG knows, so no starting. Oh, Koro goes way too far up. He face checks. Oh no, he face checks the entire Starhorn team, and now Starhorn feel confident in starting that Baron. Scatter the Weak only connects onto Cola, and he was full HP anyway, so that will not deal anything. The Baron already getting quite low, and the explosive shot gives the Baron over to Starhorn. Clear of no flash to get inside the pit. Just a free Baron now after the pick onto Koro. He giveth, but he taketh away. Koro won. Had Zonya's, but was completely CC'd and no way to get out of that. When you get hit with one thing, there's no way you get out of it. After it. Gotta say, though, not that impressed about the level of play in those games, to be honest. I know, it's a different time, you know, it's 2015. It's a different time. 2014, sorry. It's a different time, but I don't know, man. I feel like the Samsung White team is just so much better. It's not even close as to whose team is the best in the world. Because even if you look at Samsung Blue, they struggled hard against Cloud9. Almost lost the 4th game. 1 auto away. Like 1 auto away. Really, the Nexus was really, really low. But they were not able to finish it. And yeah, Samsung Blue then ended the game after that. But It was so close to being a 5-game series that Cloud9 could have won. In a parallel universe, Samsung Blue didn't even make it to the semis. So yeah, just think about that for a second. Because 100%, if it goes to 5 games, Samsung don't win. I don't think they do. Because Dade's mantle is really weak. Alright, with that being said, though, we have Name here waiting on the side with 3 other members. Insec able to get away because the Scattered Weak didn't stun him thanks to Banshees. Uzi now with even more self-peel in the form of a Bloodthirster. With that extra 400 shield. At level 18, which is damn nice. I think it's about a 320, 420. I don't know how much. I don't know how big. Someone manned up and got the turret. It was on 1 HP anyway. And now Starhorn looking to enter the base with that bot wave here. Looking to deal the damage to those turrets. We'll be able to get maybe 1 or 2 auto. That's going to be 1 auto attack. But Insec trying to stand his ground. They're not going to trade more than that, though. They're going to wait for the next wave. Baron's still up for another minute or so. So they've got time. 2 more waves, I think. This one and another one. And potentially another one after that. That one may be a stretch, though. Bad Scat of the Week this time. And Uzi can go up and get all those massive autos. And that turret is just dead. Just like that. That was like 8 shots. And the turret is just down. Late game Tristana, nothing to mess with alongside a late game Oriana and Ryze. Defended as well with a Monsoon level 2 Janna. So right now the composition for... Oh, Clearlove going to get caught. He does have GA and the face of the mountain will be used. GA does go through. Shockwave gets 2. Clearlove and FZZF go down. Uzi jumps forward with a rocket jump. Nami not able to deal enough damage with his Rat-a-tat-tat. That was just 2 quick kills. QSS, Uzi goes out of it. Out of the CC. Name flashes out. What the hell was that damage? That was about 1,000 in the auto. Uzi flashes out for style. Triple kill. And ladies and gentlemen, your semifinalists are going to be Starhorn, Royal Club, who are going to go against the winner of Najin White Shield against OMG. A close series because Starhorn made it close by picking 2 compositions that were so disrespectful and bad. So, yeah. And then they picked a good composition on Game 5, and everything went fine. With that being said, on YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. And I'll see you guys for another video later. I don't know when that is because I'm still a bit overworked right now. But I'll still get about 2 to 3 videos a week if I can. Bye. And for Twitch... Oh, I didn't press the button. Well, that's embarrassing. Anyway, bye.